Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of the Ironman experience. And you may notice that I'm here at Guardians of the Rift, putting in a bit of a session here. Um, I'm only level 43 Runecraft, and I picked up the Abyssal Lantern on my first time searching the Rewards Guardian. So to say I got spooned, this Abyssal Lantern is an understatement. And what would be really nice would be to be able to put redwood logs in there so that my pouches would not degrade. But I guess there are some ways to get redwood logs without the 90 wood cutting requirement to cut them, or I guess 87 wood cutting, then you boost with a dragon axe. So I could put in a bit of a wood cutting grind, or I could do Shades of Morton to get them as a drop, but that would take, well, I guess way less hours than the wood cutting grind would take, but overall it might be less efficient. So um, it might be cool to just put in like a big wood cutting grind early, but I am only at this 89 fishing, so I do want to finish this off first, but I don't know. It might be an idea to do a wood cutting grind to 87 early and then go get a dragon axe from Dagonoth Rex. I don't know, I gotta figure this out, but I do want to get redwood logs in here, that's for sure. Here's the first medium casket, reward casket on the account. Can we luck out and get the ranger boots on the first try? Uh, Green D'hide chaps. Nope. And here I'm digging up some saltpeter to get that 100% Hosidius favor. Figured it was time to knock off the Hosidius favor. And like that, we picked up level 13 farming, doing these sulfurous fertilizers for the Hosidius favor. And just stealing fruit from these fruit stalls in this building east of Hosidius. Just wanted to grab a quick couple thieving levels, and also these strange fruits for the energy restore will be handy, and I think you need these Golovanova fruit tops for something or other, so here we are. And there's level 90 fishing. We can catch Kyren fish. I have no clue what that is. So right now I'm just really grateful for the recent update that makes it so you can now use like potato, onion, rosemary, marigold seeds on your birdhouses, because it is so much easier to stock up on these now for birdhouse runs. Just by all these, bang, you get multiple runs per world hop now basically, and it's just so easy. So I've been doing the birdhouse runs. I'm now on Teaks. And as you'll see here, my crafting is now at 50. I actually have been doing molten glass into uncharged orbs, unpowered orbs, I should say. And the hunter is already at 58, just doing a few birdhouse runs a day. So yeah, we're going to stick with it. We're going to be on U birdhouses before you know it. And God bless Runelight for making getting this Arceus favor so easy. Decided I'm just going to lock this in through the Architectural Alliance mini quest. And so, yeah, we knocked off Hosidius, now we're going to knock off the Arceus. And we'll be using these books on rune crafting. Let's go. Actually, we're a couple books away from 54 runecraft. And with this book, rune crafting will hit level 54. That means law runes. That's great because we completed the quest already. Arceus favor is getting there, and when we get back to Guardians of the Rift, we'll be making law runes. And we are also going to pick up big level 50 magic right here. And that's big because I can equip my Tome of Fire now. Also, I don't think it showed, but also I believe that level 50 is good for Iban Blast, which is big. As well as, oh, 51 is Ardoin Teleport. Okay, next level is the big Ardoin Teleport. 55 is the really big one, though, High Elk. That is going to be a big source of income on the Ironman. We're going to be High Elking for days and days. Alright, there's our case favor complete. Let's go turn it in. Move on to the next one. So here I am hopping worlds, buying buckets of sand and soda ash so I can make molten glass, so I can glass blow to make the unpowered orbs. And I want to do this because I want to get my crafting up to 60 so that I can start making U birdhouses. We've been grinding birdhouse runs, 64 hunter now, a couple runs away from 65, and We're getting a little bit of crafting XP doing these birdhouse runs, like 40 per birdhouse, but that could be 50 per birdhouse if we're doing the U birdhouses instead of the mahogany that I believe I'm doing now. So yeah, we're gonna get these to train crafting up to 60 real quick so we can do U birdhouses. Yeah. And with this iron ore mined, that will be level 40 mining, which means we can do gold. Big. And I was flinching this tangle root, but I'm hitting 6 on like every attack, so I decided to just be a man and do it. And just like that, we got the Queen Secateurs. Let's wrap up Fairy Tale 1 and get the Fairy Ring access here. Fairy Tale Part 1 complete. This should be a nice little boost to the farming level. We're going to go from 13 up to 21 Crandorian hops. That's great. Let's go get some farming started, boys. And just like that, we picked up another medium clue scroll. So let's try to spike those ranger boots, shall we? And after some annoying steps where I had to put together a stash unit of a Team 36 cape, a ruby amulet, and a mithril scimitar, we've got our casket, and this includes an Addy Long, air runes, and fire battle staff. Okie doke. There's the golem complete, and we wanted to do that so we can do Shadow of the Storm to start off ranged. Let's get it going. And I decided it was time to make some super compost, so I went to the trader crew members and bought pineapples, and now we are filling our compost bins wherever we are able to. And then I guess we'll mine volcanic ash and make those super compost into ultra compost as well. Doing it big. And with this birdhouse right here, that will be big level 70 hunter. No significant unlocks there, but I'm still working on these maple logs from Wintertot, and I'd love to get onto the U logs that I looted from that, but I do require that level 60 crafting in order to do that, so I did bank the appropriate number of buckets of sand as well as soda ash, so I only have about 500 left to go to get that. So we're going to get to work on that. And here we are, about to hit big level 92 fishing. This marks the halfway point in the fishing grind. 92, big 92. Let's keep it going, let's keep it going. And collecting my super compost, I pick up farming level 22. That's good enough for cadaver berry bushes. Okay, we did the quick little portion of interest quest. Let's see what this did for the Slayer level. After this guy talks, and I'll say no. This bumped us to 13. Very nice. There is Dragon Slayer complete, and that is going to give us the ability to buy the rune plate body, but I'm going to pass on that for now. It's going to give us a strength level of 68 and a defense level of 44. That's super. That is also all of the free-to-play quests complete. So we're at 61 quests, 116 quest points. And here is big level 38 Herblore. That's good for prayer restore potions. Huge. Next step is to get that prayer to 37, 40, and 43 for the protection prayers. Yo, not gonna lie, I didn't use Quest Helper my first playthrough of doing all the quests in this game on the main account. And I wish I did, because stuff like this, it's just real easy. I'm sure like Morning's Ends Part 1 and 2 and all that, and Song of the Elves is just gonna be like Joketown easy, so I love it. Lost Tribe complete, and that's good enough for 42 mining. Volcanic Sulfur, that's great because we need to get that Lovacange favor up, so we're going to do that. And we've been safely flinching Agrith Nar for Shadow of the Storm, and I'm thinking with any luck this next attack will do it. You simply wait for the health bar to go away, and that'll do it, baby. Oh, what the heck? Oh, you have to unequip the Dark Light for it to go away. Right. Oh boy. Let's try this again. I think we had a bit of our boo-boo, did we? Oh my gosh, good thing we brought some food. Now I think I have to unequip the Dark Light. Oh my, what am I doing wrong here? Silverlight's power can't affect from this far away. Uh-oh. So I guess you have to stay close to the demon on the last hit. You can't just run away, but we're going to get started with ranged here. Level 1 now. Let's pump 10k experience into it and call it level 27. And funny enough, these vile ashes that we got from Shadow of the Storm are going to give us level 33 prayer. So I think we're going to go mage blue dragons for dragon bones, take them out to the wildy altar. For 10 more prayer levels, then we'll have the overhead protection prayers. So that is in the cards very soon. And with this check health of this willow tree, that will be level 45 farming, which is huge because we can grow maple trees and access the farming guild. Huge level. So I'm quickly going to pay Alain to remove this tree. I'm going to fire a new willow in there. These willows are nice because they grow in 4 hours, which is great, but what I really want to do is make my way to the farming guild, and I don't have a skills necklace yet, so my best bet is to do it this way. That's to go all the way over to this fairy ring, equip a Drayman staff, and teleport to Mount Karulm, which is fairy ring CIR, if I'm not mistaken. My game knowledge is somewhat decent, hopefully. Northeast of the farming guild, yes sir. And the farming guild's great because it's going to add an extra herb patch, and actually that's what I've been up to lately. I guess I never talked about it, was I have been farming. I got to 45. I was just doing herb runs with still reaping the rewards from the winter tot grind that we did at the beginning of the account's creation. And the farming guild is a place where I've spent a lot of time on my main account. We'll definitely be spending a lot of time on this one. We'll be talking to Guildmaster Jane. And here it is, the first entry to the farming guild. We get this low tier, which is this wing over here, as well as this wing over here, which has a bush patch. Oh no, you need 65 to go over here, so that kind of does stink. So what we just get is this over here, which just has flower, bush, and allotment. And a cactus patch, I guess. So that's not great. So we do want 65 so that we can get over here. Right. But that also gives us 1200 total level. That was a medium task in the Karen and Cabos diary. That's great. Guildmaster Jane says 65. I wonder if she can give us a farming contract yet. Do you have any jobs for me? What do I need to do? I'd like a farming contract. I guess I'm going to take an easy contract. It'll give us some kind of seed pack. Dwellberries. Yeah, I do have a dwellberry seed, so I can do that. There's a bush patch right there, so probably better to use the bush patch right beside the Kandaren Monastery, though, so I can get to that more easily. But I'm going to wrap up the video right there. This one's probably going on a decent amount of time already. Picked up 200 total levels since the end of the episode 2, and this is going to be the end of episode 3. We took a detour from our main goal of getting the 99 fishing to get that fishing cape. 68 and 67 for strength and agility right now. But we are got a good jump on everything. We did a lot of questing in this episode. We have like base 40s except for ranged, prayer, herblore, slayer. So we're getting a good kind of getting through the early game of the account, kind of starting to get into the mid game. Can I at least use the bank chest in here while I'm at it? Well, that's good. At least I can bank while I'm here. And then to get up to this north part of the guild, I believe that I need 85 farming. So this is really nice up here because you get that Celastris, the redwood, fruit tree patch, spirit tree teleport option, which is really nice. So another thing we could look at quickly is just the bank. I kind of got a pretty good jump on this like herb tab. Got a lot of Harlanders, going to make a lot of energy potions. So farmed out most of my Harlander seeds. Can actually do Torstal and Irrit now, I believe. But we do have a ton of these willow seeds left, ton of these maple seeds left. And actually getting the payment to protect these is really easy. It's just like bananas, oranges, apple baskets, which I have here for the willows. So I'm going to start doing some Yanillion hops at level 55 farming. I'm going to be able to protect these mahogany seeds. You do 3 at a time, so that's 5 full runs right there, probably 6 by the time I get there. We've also been just keeping it going with the birdhouse runs. We're at 71, 43 experience away from 72 hunters. So once we get that 80, we do want to start hunting red chins. That'll be our best bet for blasting up range levels. Also going to want to do Monkey Madness too before we do that, but We're sitting at 63 quests completed, 119 quest points. Next thing to do is probably max out the rest of the favor and Kurand. So lots of early game things to do. Also want to get that prayer to 43 so we get the overhead protection prayers. That'll make the questing grind a lot easier. Need to get 59 smithing for some medium mithril grapple creation for some tasks. And those are also going to be some goals going into the mid game, is to get like medium Ardoin diary completed. Um, medium Varrock for the Grand Exchange teleport, medium and hard Western. What other ones? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably want to just blast through most of the medium diaries, so getting skills into like the 50s and 60s will be good for that. But I like where we're at here, 1,200 total. We've been taking a break from fishing, just doing more birdhouse runs and farm runs the last little bit here. Been pretty busy doing some renos in real life, but we're going to wrap that right there. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoy the series, drop a like, comment, subscription, and thanks for tuning in.